So it always seems that when things like this happen, when it's a day that matters the most, when I'm supposed to exit and I'm supposed to exit gracefully and graciously, it's always like my worst day ever. Like, like seriously, like on those types of days, I should be well put together. I should look professional. I should look like somebody that's going to be missed. But always on those types of days, I look disheveled. I look a mess. And then on top of looking that way because of maybe your dress and whatever like that, also the feelings that are associated with it, because nobody wants to be treated poorly. Nobody wants to be talked to any kind of way and that type of thing, or have your feelings and your whatever disrespected. So, you know, what I'm doing now is I have an exit interview for the employer, but an exit interview for myself. When I know that I'm going to exit a position or leave a position, I need to make sure that, I should, each day that I go, leave the house, or present myself to anyone, I can't let myself feel at home even when I'm at home. I have to, from going forward, it always has to be like every interaction should be an interview, whether it's a hire interview or exit interview. And I should always be 100% all the time. So in that event, I guess, you can't really wear hats. You can't really, be comfortable. You have to be on your P's and Q's all the time. So, and that's something that I have to be, because when you're alone and you have everything on your own, you have to be on your P's and Q's. Now, speaking of a living situation, it's supposed to get paid on Friday. Like I said, I'm going to try my best to put on a big smile and, just make it seem like, hey, you sound like you was really stressed, and I just wanted to kind of, relieve you, because, it's just not a good fit. And, hopefully, if you don't mind, if you'd be able to go ahead and process the final pay for me. I'm sorry about everything. It didn't work out. That would be great. But even if you cash that final check, it's $255. That's not enough to pay for anything. And then I know that if I go to this other job, because I asked so many questions, I told about myself, that there were certain members of this party that knows that I am aware of this other position. They may try to say something, or make it extra hard for me there, which, probably will happen. So what I'm learning about jobs, again, is not performance related. It's all based on how you make people feel. And I've said this before, but like for me, I like to try to achieve, but I guess I have to take that achievement home to my personal life, and I have to think about it like a game of chess. Like if you're playing chess, you have things that you want to achieve, but you don't always go through a straight line to achieve those things. And so, that's what I have to kind of learn. This is the second person with a little car that's like screeched off. Earlier it was a BMW convertible, but I have to learn that basically, money is what's making the world go round. I want to keep my integrity, I want to keep my honesty, and I want to make sure that I put forth 110%. But it's scary to me that you spend the majority of your day at work, and while you're there, you're being taught not to think, just randomly do and be kind of pushed to and from. And yeah, and even if you do that, which I've experienced, like I said, at the theater, I was told to kick out these people, and I'm just like, I make minimum wage. Nobody's, that has to be, a manager's duty, because I put myself in jeopardy, but I did it. That even if you do whatever a party tells you to do, it does not guarantee that you are going to get the outcome that you desire. So that's that. So going in with a big old smile on my face. I know there's going to be nastiness, because there's been nastiness the whole time. It's to be expected, nothing new. I have to keep the mindset of looking, the way that I should look at it is, if I was to look at, I would say potential customers, but I have a goal in mind. My goal is to get my check, hopefully get it today. And and just leave it at that. We've already determined that the reason or the cause for the exit is just not a good fit. But based on the slew of things that was going on. But yeah, so do I have jitters? Not necessarily jitters, but what happens in situations like this is that it makes you tired. It makes you spiritually tired. So I am spiritually weary, and I need to cross the street before the light changes. So yeah, I'm really spiritually weary, and I'm trying to get my spirits up because I don't want to go in there with a sad face or looking. I mean, I look disheveled already because when I try to straighten my hair, my hair is a mess. So it's gonna look disheveled anyways. And I hope I don't get back car. But yeah, so I have to try to keep my spirit up. Your spirit can pull together whatever disheveled look that you have if it's strong enough. So I gotta practice that. And I'm tired. I don't know if I should try to cross the street or not. I'm gonna wait so long the light's gonna freaking change, I know. Okay. Could I try? Yeah, I can do it. So it worked out. The light changed on its own. I thought I was gonna have to take off trying to run across the street. So yeah, but so my emotional checkout, exit interview checkout, how do I feel? Happy, sad, mad, glad. I am a little bit sad. Reason why I'm sad is because I gotta have this money, and I would like to have had some guaranteed income at least for a little bit. But I'm supposed to go to the next job tomorrow. Like I said, I don't know how stupid they're gonna act there. It might be the same thing, which again, I don't really mind too much. I just know I gotta make this money, so I can just pretend to be a complete fool, but people can see that too. And if you pretend to be a complete idiot, you're gonna be sent out the door pretty soon anyway. So it's like, either way. So I'm here. So we're gonna see how this pans out. Yeah.